We live in a world where the default settings have been set by heteronormative men for heteronormative men. As a result, men and women are socially conditioned to occupy different roles. They face different expectations and challenges, and often this leads to an imbalance between their opportunities. Both men and women are socially conditioned to see things in a certain way. These biases are often subtle or invisible, and often they are not intentional or malicious, which makes it even more important to bring them to attention in a constructive way. A gender lens can help us do this. A gender lens is just like a pair of glasses. It allows us to focus on how our actions may or may not benefit men and women in different ways to ensure we are supporting equity between genders. A good example of equitable treatment is the way the Big Issue interacts with its beneficiaries. They allow people experiencing disadvantage to sell their magazine to people on the street, keeping the profits of the sale in order to gain funds. However, the Big Issue found that most of their vendors were men. Women were less able to sell magazines due to safety concerns and an increased likelihood of caring for children. The Big Issue didn't stop funding their vendor program. Instead, they created a women's enterprise, which provides work and training for the same number of disadvantaged women as men in the vendor program. So applying a gender lens doesn't mean treating everyone the same, and it doesn't mean focusing only on women. As a grant maker, you can apply a gender lens when you're conducting grant rounds in lots of ways. Ask yourself whether you're using language that discourages women from applying, or whether you're holding grant sessions at a time when women are more likely to be unable to attend, such as during school pickup time. You can also ask the organisations you fund to report on their activities using a gender lens. You can ask them whether they're reaching women and how they've adapted their program if they haven't been. By actively applying a gender lens when funding community projects, your work is fairer because everyone's being included, and more effective because your activities will be better targeted.